I promise you right now, like, I am totally fine.
Okay. If you're good, then this will be easy, and then you'll be out of here, no problem, okay?
No, I know a bunch of people from Villa Park Police Department. I used to date Cordell Kitching. He was, and what's your name?
Simons.
Yes, like I know a ton. I used to work at Willowbrook High School for a long time. Like,
I want to give you the benefit of the doubt, but for everybody's peace of mind and the fact that I'm here now, I have to make sure that you're okay to drive. If I suspect you're going to be influenced by alcohol, I can't just let you go.
100%, I get it.
So
100%.
I'm going to have you step out. I'm going to put you through a couple tests real quick, and then I'll make my decision from there, okay? Hello, I'm Officer Simons of the Villa Park Police Department. The reason I stopped, you just seem to have some trouble changing or keeping your lane. Are you on your phone at all, or?
No, I was just trying to do my GPS.
Okay, where are you trying to go?
I have a friend who lives out in Lombard.
What's their address?
It is like right by JT's porch.
Okay, right by JT's porch. Do you have your driver's license and insurance? Thank you very much. Still live in Batavia?
Yep. I have to pull up I probably have to pull up my insurance on my phone.
Okay, that's fine. Somewhere in that big bag, right?
No, I got too much crap in here. Bear with me. I've got it here.
Okay.
I worked in Villa Park for a very long time.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
You still work in Villa Park? Too.
You're at Villa Park. You're at. I worked there for a very long time.
I'll give you a minute to find that, okay? I'll be back. He's looking for a phone.
Okay.
Yeah. Just hang out there for a second.
Right here?
Yeah.
It's completely up to you. If you're going to do this, go that route, or I give her a ride back to the station, whatever you want to do. So, whatever decision you make, I support 100%.
This sucks.
No, it's a decision to be made. You stand beside it. If we're going to do this, if we're going to do 55, then we run the 55. If we don't, then she's got to go back to the station. So I'll take her back to the station. We'll park her car. We'll figure it out and we'll go that route. It's not. There's nothing good or bad. This is left or right. However you want to do it, I support it 100%.
My issue is that it was called.
I know. This was called in all the way since Spring Road.
Yeah.
I don't have an issue with either decision. We pick a route, we stick to the route, and we move forward.
All right.
So it's completely up to you.
It was called, and I gotta go through with it.
If that's what you feel most comfortable with doing, we're good with that. Like I said, if it's not, then we just take her back to the station. So, however you feel most comfortable doing it, you have to justify if somebody asks you more questions. But I support you. Whatever that is, I support it. If it's peace of mind and you want to go that route, that's fine. If you do the field sobrieties and you want to take a minute and make a decision, say you want to change my mind, we're still going to take you back here. There's nothing that says we can't do that. If this is your peace of mind, and no matter what the decision is, I will back you 1,000,000%, and it'll be fine from there.
All right.
Whatever you want.
I'll run her through it and then make the decision from there.
You make the decision.
All right. Able to find that?
No, I think I left everything in Elmhurst.
Okay. Where were you at in Elmhurst?
Guaranteed rate. I was with a bunch of people from York High School.
Okay. So you were in the city then?
No, Elmhurst.
Well, you said guaranteed rate. I assume like.
No, guaranteed rate is like a mortgage company that is in Elmhurst.
Hi, Kathy. How much have you had to drink tonight? Because it's very apparent that you're impaired.
No, I literally had it.
It's very apparent that you've had more than one.
Let me just tell you, I had 2 drinks.
I'm asking you to be straight with me.
No, I'm very straight with you.
Okay. So do me a favor. I'm going to have you run through a couple of field sobriety tests to make sure that you're good to drive. Okay? Because I can't let you drive if I think that you're impaired based on my observations so far.
I get it. But I promise you right now, like, I am totally fine.
Okay. If you're good, then this will be easy, and then you'll be out of here, no problem. Okay?
No, I know a bunch of people from Villa Park Police Department. I used to date Cordell Kitching. He was, and what's your name?
Simons.
Yes, like I know a ton. I used to work at Willowbrook High School for a long time. Like
I want to give you the benefit of the doubt, but for everybody's peace of mind and the fact that I'm here now, I have to make sure that you're okay to drive. If I suspect you're going to be influenced alcohol, I can't just let you go.
100%, I get it.
So
100%.
I'm going to have you step out. I'm going to put you through a couple tests real quick, and then I'll make my decision from there, okay?
Now let me pull over here on this.
No, so the car's going to stay right here, and then we'll just walk over there, okay? I have everything on body camera. There's 2 cars behind you. Your car's not going to get hit.
Let me call people that I know that are in your...
Okay. So my sergeant's already here. And Sergeant Ruby. He's already here, so I've talked to him.
That's fine. Let me talk to Sergeant Ruby. Can you send him over here?
Sure.
Okay,
So,
thank you.
She wants to talk to you. He's coming up on your passenger side.
Kathy,
No,
listen.
I'm
What I would tell you is this: listen to what he tells you, because we're trying to do what's in the best interest of this scenario. Somebody called you on you, so we didn't just show up out of the blue.
I get it. Listen, I get it.
Okay.
I get it. 100%. I'm not.
No, you're not. You're not.
I literally just left guaranteed rate in Elmhurst. And I must have left my phone there.
Okay.
But I'm okay. I promise you that.
But
I get it.
Kathy, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that.
I know.
Your best option, he offered you to do field sobriety tests. You
get
have to
it.
cooperate with him.
I get it.
Because if you don't cooperate with him, you're going to put him in a position where he's got to make a decision. And if you force him to make a decision, I'm not sure the outcome is going to be what anybody would like.
I get it. I understand. I understand 100%.
Okay. So what does that mean?
I will call somebody to drive me.
You have to work with him. I'm his boss. He's the guy that makes the decision. I support his decision.
Okay. I get it. I understand what you're saying.
Right.
100%.
Correct. So you have to work with him, Kathy. Whatever decision he makes, we've already talked about this. He's trying to do what's best. So whatever decision he makes is what we're going to go.
Anything because I'm not putting myself in a place where I'm gonna be in a weird spot where I'm gonna get in trouble for shit that I'm not even because I forgot my phone.
Kathy, you're putting yourself in a weird spot by not having a conversation with him and cooperating with him. You're putting him in a very difficult spot. He has to make a decision.
I understand that.
So he's right now he's giving you an option. He's asked you to do field sobriety tests, has he not?
I'm not opposed to doing field sobriety test, but the point is, I didn't want to put myself in a weird spot for what.
The option is this: if he has to make a decision, you potentially could get arrested for DUI right now.
Well, why don't I just have someone pick me up?
I don't know if he's offered you that option. I think the option he's offered you right now, because this is a step-by-step process. The option he's offered you right now is to perform field sobriety tests to find out how intoxicated you are.
I get that. You know me.
I do know you. And
work together.
Kathy, I completely do that. And I had a conversation with him to make a decision to how to best rectify this. So he's taking this because we have a job to do, unfortunately, for this. And the way the world is, the microscope is on us. So we have to do what's best.
I have more respect for you guys than anybody.
Kathy, I know.
In this world.
I absolutely know. The best thing for you to do is to cooperate with him to find out step by step what we're going to do and make him feel comfortable with what his decision is going to be on this.
I understand that 100%, but tell me what is in my best interest. I don't know. I don't trust sobriety tests because I've had eye surgery. I don't know what you guys.
I understand what you're saying.
Shit comes out like that. I don't trust.
I understand what you're saying. But he has to go step by step. And if he decides to allow you to make a phone call or to help assist you in getting home, he has to go through his next step in doing so.
I would rather just make a phone call.
But it doesn't work like that because we're under a microscope. Our process goes a different direction, Kathy. So what will wind up happening is if this goes a different direction and there's a problem, then we are the ones that are called on the carpet for it. You know what I'm saying? If you give him the ability to do whatever he wants to do, field sobriety test, and then he makes a decision to allow you to make a phone call, or if he decides to arrest you, that's the position you're in.
I am not going to put myself in a place where I'm going to be doing this field sobriety test. I'd rather just have somebody.
Yeah, but that's not the exact option you have right now. Because of the position we're in, he has a process he has to go by.
Because I forgot my phone at
Kathy, you were called in as a suspected drunk driver.
Who called me in?
I don't know. I didn't look it up on the ticket. It's on the CAD that you were called in as a drunk driver. You called in since Spring Road. Somebody was following you since Spring Road, and that's where you were picked up at.
Listen.
It's all documented. It's no nonsense.
I went to a retirement party, and literally I ate, I had 3 drinks, that's it.
Okay, I understand.
So I get it. I know you guys have a responsibility.
I get it.
I understand it, Ruby. But I also I don't want to put myself in a spot where I'm gonna get in trouble. It just doesn't make sense. I feel like you know me.
I do know you, and I'm trying to guide you in the best direction right now. I'm not looking to arrest you, or not looking to have you arrested. That's not what I'm trying to do, because I have a relationship with you. We did work together for several years. You and I were buddies down there. I got along great. We may still have each other's cell phone numbers. We're cool, but if you put up a brick wall, you will put him in a horrible situation, and you put yourself in a bad situation too. So you're.
But am I better off putting myself in a place where, like, I feel like I'm in this weird spot where
You are.
I don't know what is the best to put myself in.
The best spot to put yourself in is to allow him to go to the next step and to see
what?
where you're at, to do field sobriety tests and see how you perform field sobriety tests, and then he has to make a decision. Does he arrest you on the basis of what's going on, or does he decide to allow you to get a ride home? I don't know. I oversee him. You know what I'm saying?
You oversee him, so why can't you make that decision?
I don't get to make that decision. He's the patrol officer. I'm the supervisor.
I get that.
I've given him the foundation on how to go on both avenues. If you don't choose one of those options, then you've taken it out of my hands.
Alright, so what is my best option?
My suggestion to you is to follow what he's telling you to do and come out of the car and do a field sobriety test and let him make an educated decision on what he wants to do. That's why I'm here. When this came out and I knew it was you, I came here because I want to make sure that this gets done the best way and the right way.
Would you call Corey for me?
We're not calling him right now.
Why not?
He's probably sound asleep. It's 11:30.
So what? I'd rather call him and ask him his opinion.
But we're not in that position. We're not in that position.
Why not? I don't
Because
wanna
you're
put
going to
in a
get
spot-
forced. You're going to get forced.
I don't want to put in a spot where I might get myself in trouble.
You did. You did put yourself in that spot when you got in the car and decided to drive.
I had 3 drinks.
Kathy, I don't know how many
And
you
I
had or
ate.
didn't have. I'm not accusing you of that.
I get that.
An independent person is accusing you of being intoxicated.
Who's an independent
The
person?
person that called and said you were driving intoxicated. I don't,
called?
Kathy, I don't know. It's on the ticket. I don't know him personally. I don't know who called it in. It's there. It's all documented. I'm not lying to you.
Well, that's my point. So let's call people.
No,
Yeah,
we're
help us
here.
out
We're
here.
now. We're here. We're now. To help you,
Is there anybody else that's here right now?
the 3 of us right here. You have another police officer. You
Who's
have
the third person?
Mario's over here. You got Nick over there, and you got me. Your best interest is me being here. That's your best interest. I gave him every option on how to work on this. If you put up a stone wall, I'm going to tell you right now, if you put up a stone wall, you're probably going to be arrested for driving while intoxicated. If you don't cooperate with him, you're probably going to put yourself in that position. If you cooperate with him, you put yourself in a better position of what decision he has to make. Whether we do make a phone call to get you a ride home, or whether he continues further with his DUI process.
Okay, so what is involved in this?
He's going to ask you to step out of the car. He's going to look at your eyes. He's going to ask you to stand on one leg. He's going to ask you to walk in a straight line. He may ask you to blow on a PBT on the street to find out what your blood alcohol concentration is, to get a preliminary test of it.
It seems like
Kathy, you put yourself in a very difficult spot.
I mean, honestly, like, I feel like I'm in a very difficult spot because, like, I don't trust anything right now.
And that's fair, and that's very respectable. I understand, and you have that.
I had 3 drinks. I ate.
I don't believe you're lying to me. I don't believe you're lying to me. That's not it. What we have to do is make sure, should you be driving or shouldn't you be driving? And him and I have talked about our options, and that's where we're at.
I get that. I understand that. But I'm telling you, I've had 3 drinks and I've eaten. So to me, like, besides the fact that I don't have my phone on me to show you my whatever, my driver's license or...
I know who you are. He's got your license. I'm not worried about your insurance. We'll get that figured out. That's the latest I'm figured out. What we need to get figured out is...
Okay. Like, I don't feel like I'm in a spot where... But I also don't want to put myself in a spot where
By getting in this car, you put yourself in a spot.
Literally, I've had 3 drinks.
I'm not saying you're lying to me.
8, and I left work at 3:07.
I'm not saying you're lying to me. That's not, I don't believe that to be at all.
And I'm driving right down the street in Lombard. Like, this is silly.
He's going to want you to step out of the car. We're going to have to go further with this process. Let him be able to make an educated decision. I gave him options.
And your options are what?
That you can come here and do the field sobriety test. Based on his decision with the field sobriety test, we can figure out if it's best to get you a ride home, or if you absolutely shouldn't have been driving and he decides to effect an arrest for DUI, then he can go that route. But you have to let him make the decision. You're not going to be able to dictate that.
Yeah,
Roll that window down for me. You can't see it.
It seems like a weird position to put myself in because I can't trust that.
Kathy, he's going to make a decision based on the driving, based on the phone call, based on the way you were acting.
Or what phone call?
I told you this 3
I
times
work in
already.
Elmhurst. I know people there. Like, who's calling?
I don't know who. I do not know who the caller was. I do not know who the caller was. I can only ask you to do this so many times before he has to make a decision. Everything that I've talked to him about, everything that I've said, everything I've said to you, this has been audio and video recorded. So if you doubt that I'm doing something to try to help you out, you can do a freedom of information, and you can get our recordings, and you can see exactly what I said to him.
I get that.
So, I mean, I don't want you to think that I'm trying to mess around with you or mess you over. I do. I like you. I consider you a friend. I'm not trying to mess with you. The more you push the situation, you're putting us in a bad spot. We're trying not to do that.
I am not trying to put you in a
No,
bad spot.
I know. You don't realize that by getting in this car and trying to drive, Kathy, you did. And now you
3 drinks after.
Kathy, I'm not arguing with you. I'm not saying you're lying to me. I don't believe that at all. You told me that. I'm good with it. You told me you ate. I'm cool. Yeah, you ate. You told me you had 3 drinks. I'm cool with that. You had 3 drinks. But somebody else witnessed you driving erratically.
Who is the witness?
I don't, Kathy, for the 4th time, I don't know. They called in. It's we have all their information. It's on the ticket. None of what I'm telling you is a lie, because I can prove it all. Like, if you came back to me tomorrow and said you lied to me, you messed with me, I go, no, I didn't. Here's the proof. This is how I can prove it. And then you'd be like, all right, you're right. I wouldn't do that to you. I'm doing more for you than I've done for anybody else, any other person that's been in a position like yours. If it was at a different spot, I would tell them, make a decision, let's do what we got to do. But I'm talking more compassionately with you because I've known you for a long time. So my suggestion to you is, step out of the vehicle, let him do his field sobriety test, let him make a decision as a professional, and then we will go from there. If he makes the decision to bring you back to the police station and get you a ride home, he makes that decision. Or if it's that messed up and he decides he's got to arrest you for DUI, unfortunately you decide to get behind the wheel of the vehicle today.
But I don't trust that. Like, that's the hard part.
Then you're saying Kathy, what you're saying is you don't trust me. That's what you're saying, because those are the options that I put on a plate for him.
It's not that I don't trust you. I just don't know. Like, who else is on shift tonight?
It's all guys you won't even know. I am the highest power in the street right now.
Who's the highest power?
I am. I'm the sergeant of the police department right now.
Who else is up there?
Up where? Nobody's awake. Like, you go, the chief of police, the deputy chiefs, they're not around. Chief Revis? We're not calling him. That's not how this goes. Kathy, you're putting me in a tight spot.
I get that. I'm not trying to put you in that bad spot.
I've given him and you several options. This back and forth, going back and forth, is only prolonging everything. I'm trying to help you. If you were to look at anybody else I dealt with, anybody else I talked to, I do not do this.
What do you do?
Because his decision right now may not be one that you find favorable.
So what is the option to me?
one more time to step out of the vehicle, perform the field sobriety test, and then he has to make a decision whether he offers you to find a ride home or he arrests you for DUI.
And if I don't do those things, what happens?
Probably the latter of the two is going to happen.
What is the latter of the two?
You're probably going to get arrested for DUI,
For what?
for driving while under the influence of alcohol.
But I'm not.
As I said, I believe what you've said, but we are going on what's put in front of us. So we have to make a decision, Kathy.
To do what?
Step out of the vehicle and allow him to perform field sobriety tests, or I will tell him that he can make whatever final decision right now, and then he has to make that decision.
I mean, what is involved in a field sobriety? I've never had a field sobriety.
He's going to ask to look at your eyes. He's going to ask you to do the one-legged stand. He's going to ask you to walk on a line.
Okay, so I have eye problems.
He will take all that into consideration.
Very uncomfortable to even do any of this.
He will take all that into consideration, Kathy.
I feel like this is not a good spot no matter what.
Kathy, it's not a good spot. None of it's a good spot.
No, it's not.
You need to make a decision, and then we'll make our decision. It's not a good spot that you're in. I'm trying to guide you. I'm trying to help you.
And I'm trying to listen to
I know.
guidance.
But you don't like the one option. That's the
Well,
thing.
because it doesn't sound like a good spot. Like, I know I've got eye problems, all of those
He
things.
does DUIs on a regular basis. He will take that into consideration
And what?
for the field sobriety test.
It just doesn't seem like a good place to put myself in.
Kathy, you did that when you got in behind the wheel of this vehicle.
No, I have had 3 drinks and I've eaten.
I understand that.
Like,
So
we had food at this party, which was for a person who's retiring.
I understand. Kathy, you need to make a decision. Are you getting out of the car, or am I going to tell him he has to make his decision?
I don't feel comfortable getting out of this car.
Okay. So I'm going to go tell him that he needs to make his decision. Whatever he wishes to make, he's going to do.
I don't understand even what even brought me to this place.
By you getting behind the wheel of this vehicle is what brought us to this place.
I know, but
That,
what was
I've
it
gone
that
through this.
pulled me over?
What?
What was it that pulled me over?
He had probable cause to effect a traffic stop on you based on your
Based
driving,
on what?
believing that you were impaired.
No,
And
but
that's why
what
we're here.
was it that believed that I was impaired?
You were driving under the speed limit. What else was she doing?
She made multiple lane violations.
You have
And what
multiple
was that?
traffic violations,
What
lane
was that?
violations in front. It's all recorded.
But what was that? What do
I-
you have multiple lane
Kathy.
violations?
You were in and out of the lane, whether you're using your not making that up. We're not swaying you in the wrong direction. We're trying to help you.
I get that.
So, Kathy, I'm going to ask you. This is going to be the final time that I'm going to ask you. He is asking you to step out of the vehicle. Are you going to cooperate and step out of the vehicle? Your next answer is going to be, I'm going to dictate to him that he is allowed to make a decision based on what he has, whether he arrests you for DUI or not, whether you're going to step out and perform field sobriety tests. If you step out and perform field sobriety tests, he then can weigh that information still on his decision. But if you're asking him to make a decision right now, that's where we're in. That's the position we're in. Okay?
I understand.
So this is the last time I'm going to ask you this. You've been asked to step out of the vehicle to perform field sobriety tests. I need you to step out of the vehicle to perform field sobriety tests if you wish to do so. If you don't wish to do so, you can refuse to do the field sobriety test, and this officer will be making a decision based on what we've been talking about, what's been going on.
I will not step out of the vehicle.
She's not stepping out of the vehicle. You can make whatever decision you got to make. Kathy, unfortunately, you put us in this position. He's going to take you into custody for being an intoxicated driver. Can you open your door?
Want to step up for me? Sure. Just face your car. Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for DUI. Victor 1, Workman 1, adult female in custody for DUI, starting admin tow, please.
So do you move my car to where?
No, your car will be towed. Miss Bendicsen, wait this way. Have a seat, please. Is there anything you need out of the car? Purse, phone, anything like that?
I would like to have my bag.
Is there anything else in there that you need? Or do you want me to take with?
Probably just my bag.
Okay.
All my stuff's there.
Alright, sounds good. Thank you.
She want her bag?
Yeah, bag.
Thank you.
If it was back between the two buildings, like the new building and the old back there, that would be, that's private property. So what you described is not like it's not public area.
I wasn't sure which
the
bag
other
she
car
wanted,
damaged?
so I just grabbed all.
Is that thing alive?
Is that? No. He pointed it out to me. It's honestly fucking got me.
Oh, how's that bag?
Yeah, he's calling back. And if you need me to come over there, I can come over there.
Are the keys in that bag?
Alright, thank you, bud. Not in the ignition?
No, it's a
It's a fob.
fob. It's also on that crash, or?
If she went to a private property crash, it's probably not a private property crash.
Look like it's in there.
Alright. I'm saying that's where she's got the fob on it.
Yeah.
It might be on her coat pocket.
Left me no choice.
No, she didn't.
Miss Bendicsen, do you have the key for your Bronco in your pocket?
I don't have it in my pocket. It's actually in my bag and this.
Oh, it's in the bag? Okay. It's in the bag you were looking for your phone in? That one, the one that was on the passenger seat? Okay. Four 873. Yes, sir.
It was right next to her key.
That looks like a bag of pills of some kind.
Get your
I mean, if this is something, we'll just keep our body cameras on, keep it where it can be seen so there's no question.
Yeah, Lincoln 45 is going to be a Western around this because the business on the plate response is different, but when you run the
Gum?
Gum.
bin, it's showing that
That's an
the
interesting way to keep your gum.
left
Yeah,
left
very
plate
interesting. I was like, come on, get it.
But that's 100% gum. Okay.
We're all
It
good.
was just right next to her key.
Yeah,
It was
that's
odd.
what the heck?
No problem.
Straight in.
You're waiting on the tow?
I can.
I can't wait on it. So.
No.
Oh.
Who's going in to assist you with the DUI? Who?
I
mean,
was gonna
if,
go in.
If
Yeah.
if I'd prefer to, I'd like to have Dan there since he's a breath op.
Call
But
Dan.
I'm an op.
Call
so-
Schultz in then. Or I'll call Schultz. What is he, Victor 3?
Yeah.
Victor 3 can tell you what. DACA with tow receipt. Oh, okay. He does the tow receipt in DACA.
Yeah, create admin tow and receipt. It's in the second column on the top, like 3 or 4 down.
Create admin tow and receipt.
Yes.
Got it.
Am I coming over?
Yeah, you are.
Can you 25 to PD if you're really
Victor 1. Transporting one of those female in custody back to PD starting 44477 Are you able to scoot out on your own? Right up this way. To the left, please. Right over here. And before you sit down, I'm going to take the handcuffs off you, okay? Turn around. Thank you. And lift your hands up a little bit. have a seat, please. Ms. Bendicsen, I have to read this to you, okay? It's a little lengthy. If you have any questions, just please wait till the end and I'll explain any questions that you may have. Subsequent to an arrest for driving while under the influence of alcohol, other drugs, or intoxicating compounds, or any combination thereof, DUI, or Section 11-401, leaving the scene of a fatal or personal injury accident, you are hereby notified that as provided in Section 11-500 of the Illinois Vehicle Code, you are a first offender unless within the last 5 years of this arrest for DUI or leaving the scene you have had a previous conviction or court-assigned supervision for DUI or a similar provision of a local ordinance, or a conviction in any other state for DUI or a similar offense where the cause of action is the same or substantially similar to the Illinois Vehicle Code, or a driver's license suspension/revocation for violating Section 11-501.1 of the Illinois Vehicle Code, except in cases where you submitted to a chemical test disclosing an alcohol concentration of 0.08 or more. The presence of cannabis is listed in the Cannabis Control Act with a delta-9 tetrahydrocannabinol concentration of either 5 nanograms or more of whole blood, or 10 nanograms or more of other bodily substance, or any amount of a drug, substance, or compound resulting from the unlawful use or consumption of a controlled substance as listed in the Illinois Controlled Substances Act. Intoxicating compound is listed in the Use of Intoxicating Compounds Act, or methamphetamine is listed in the Methamphetamine Control and Community Protection Act, and were subsequently found not guilty of the associated DUI charge. Considering the above, you are warned, if you refuse or fail to complete all chemical tests requested, and if you are a first offender, your driving privileges will be suspended for a minimum of 12 months. Or if you are not a first offender, your driving privileges will be suspended for a minimum of 3 years. Or if you were involved in a motor vehicle accident that caused personal injury or death to another, your driving privileges will be revoked for a minimum of 12 months. Personal injury means a type A injury that requires immediate professional attention in a doctor's office or medical facility, including severely bleeding wounds, distorted extremities, and injuries that require the injured party to be carried from the scene. If you submit to a chemical test disclosing an alcohol concentration of 0.08 or more, a delta-9 tetrahydrocannabinol concentration of either 5 nanograms or more of whole blood, or 10 nanograms or more of other bodily substance, any amount of a controlled substance is listed in the Illinois Controlled Substances Act, an intoxicating compound is listed in the Use of Intoxicating Compounds Act, or methamphetamine is listed in the Methamphetamine Control and Community Protection Act. And if you are not a first offender, if you are a first offender, your driving privileges will be suspended for a minimum of 6 months. Or if you are not a first offender, your driving privileges will be suspended for a minimum of 1 year. You are further warned that if you are a commercial driver's license holder, your CDL privileges will be disqualified for the following time period if you refuse to submit to or fail to complete all chemical tests requested, or submit to a chemical test disclosing an alcohol concentration of 0.08 or more, any amount of a drug, substance, or intoxicating compound resulting from the unlawful use or consumption of cannabis as listed in the Cannabis Control Act. A controlled substance is listed in the Illinois Controlled Substances Act. Intoxicating compound is listed in the Use of Intoxicating Compounds Act, or methamphetamine is listed in the Methamphetamine Control and Community Protection Act. If you have not had a prior 12-month disqualification of your CDL privileges will be disqualified for 12 months. If you've had a prior 12-month disqualification of your CDL privileges will be disqualified for life. Class D. Okay, you're not a school bus driver. I don't know. Victor, did you pull a case for me yet? Kathy, do you have a gum in your mouth?
Yes.
Can you spit it out for me, please, just for the next 25 minutes or so? Can you open your mouth for me? Can you lift your tongue? Thank you. Anything else, sir? That's interesting. I've never heard that happen. Hey Meg, it's Victor 1. Hello. Did anybody pull a case number for me yet? Did anybody pull a case number for me yet? Yeah, if you could, that would be great. 851. Thank you, Maggie. Bye bye.
We got A2 there. Is there anything else?
11-709 times 2. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's better than that one.
Hmm?
Oh, wait.
Yeah, wait.
Is there anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. It's in there.
Thank you. What is 851?
Do you want the abstract or no?
I already used it.